March 17th, 2015. I have these little specks of red nail polish on my big toes. One on my left, one on my right. The one on the left is considerably smaller than the one on the right. They're there from the last time I painted my toes with my mom, 2 days before she died. She and I went to see Listen to Your Mother together last year. It was my mother's present to her, mother-daughter day. We laughed and cried and were moved, along with the rest of the audience. I thought about writing my own piece on motherhood. I didn't think that this was going to be that piece. Our family went through a lot of changes this year, really too much for heart to bear. My parents were going to downsize when they learned of her illness in July, and we went on a search for the right retirement community for them. The decision was back and forth on whether we were going to move forward or not, depending on the health or just the overwhelm of the entire project. When Mom succumbed to her ovarian cancer just 3 short months after her diagnosis, my dad declared, "I'm moving, and I'm doing it by the end of the year." What? We just lost our mom, and now we have to lose our home? It took a little time, but we agreed it would be okay to wrap a bow around our memories with Mom at 30 Clare Drive and move forward with Dad to make new ones at 100 Monroe Street. In moving all those things, I recently came across a summer project that my mom had to do while she was going to the New Jersey College for Women for home economics back in the 1950s. It's in a moldy old black 3-ring binder that has mostly typewritten pages, a little of her own handwriting. She has such beautiful handwriting, and a few hand-drawn pictures. It smells like the cellar it's been in for the last 60-something years. And I put a little note on it that says, "Don't throw this away, ever." My mom was charged with being the official homemaker for her family for the summer. It was fascinating to read through all of her recipes, menus, shopping lists, schedules, family fun activities, and budgets, detailing everything down to the loaf of bread she bought that week. It was 16 cents, in case you're wondering, and that was the expensive one because it came from my grandmother's special delivery baker. In a section titled, "My Project's Value," my mom stated, "It wasn't until I took over the full responsibility of managing my home that I realized what a tremendous task it is to keep a home well kept and its family well fed." Well, that's an understatement, right, ladies? It is up to the homemaker to see that the money is well spent. Also, she is fully responsible for the health of her family. This can only be guaranteed if she nourishes them properly, for without proper nourishment, the body cannot function to the best of its ability. Health has a definite influence upon a person's attitude toward life. If the homemakers wish to make their homes happy, she must keep her family healthy. I also realize that it's extremely important to be unselfish if you wish to bring harmony into a home. A person must give of himself in the interest of others in order to receive the same treatment himself. Perhaps you may have noticed that I referred to the place where my project took place as a home rather than a house. This is because it is just that. It is filled with all the love, godliness, and understanding that it takes to make a house a home. As a future homemaker, I hope that my home will be as happy a one as that in which I started my life. And it really was. It was a home filled with love, laughter, amazing food, and the amazing woman who choreographed it all. This precious book is a glimpse into her transition from adolescence to adulthood, and a glimpse of the woman she was to be, my mother, the homemaker to my dad for almost 53 years. The amazing woman I looked up to and miss every day of my life. I know I could never live up to the amazing homemaker that she became. How could I even try? But I don't need to replace her. I need to make my family's home uniquely mine, just like she did. I realize now that she kept this book all those years to give me guidance into making a happy home once she was gone. She meant for me to find this at the exact time that I found it. I will treasure this book always, a piece of my heritage and my history. I didn't think my red specs would last this long. I almost want to shellac over them to preserve them longer, but I think I should let the passage of time take them naturally. It's been 5 months to the day since we lost my mom. When those little specks go away, it will mean it's been that much longer since I was with her. I can't hold on to her physically anymore, I know that. I know she'll always be in my heart. And I have known that from the moment I heard she died on the operating table. That red nail polish, my little specks. I treasure them, and I look for them every morning I get out of the shower. As long as they're there, I can still hold on to her in the physical world.